Yo, what is up? Packful Rap back with another live stream today. And I hope every single one of y'all is having an amazing Wednesday. Today we're just out here. I'm excited to be out here again. Speaking my truth, speaking my knowledge to all of those who are willing to listen. Um, and if you guys are really fucking with the stream, consider supporting down below. I got some, join the Discord, consider supporting the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to my dojo. Shout out Spody in the chat. One of my realest viewers, always tuning in every single day. I appreciate you, bro. Keep showing up, man. Real shit. But yo, we're gonna have a lit stream today. And hold on, let me stand up and do a fit check real quick. Just got my little Adidas, my little Adidas fit on real quick. A little Adidas, little sweat fit. And yeah, let's just give the chat a few minutes to fill up before we start diving into today's topic. Finna pack a bowl. Remember, guys, pack a bowl, stay swole, and attack your goals. That's what Hooney always says. Shout out Hooney. Got that one from him. It's a windy day, so I apologize if you guys can't hear me. But damn, it's a nice day today. Uh, and I'm just trying to say, make sure you guys are getting outside, bro. Just cause if you gotta call a cab or a Uber or whatever, just do it, bro. So what? $15 to get to a lit ass location. Whether you have to call the Uber, catch a bus, call a cab, ride your bike. Just make sure you guys are getting outside to enjoy that nice sunlight, man. That because that $15 compared to when you're outside, you literally just it's so nice. You can make some unforgettable memories. So real shit Pack Rat Army, do what you gotta do to make sure you get outside, whether it means call a bus, a Uber, or catch the bus, call a Uber or a taxi to get you. Make sure shout out Ben Tux in the chat. But make sure you guys are going outside, whether you gotta do that bullshit, like ride your bike into town, whatever it may be. It's gonna be worth it, guys, because the memories you make outdoors, the video games inside are always gonna be there. At any time you could go back and you could go and play the video game, and that stuff is always gonna be there, guys. But it's on a nice day you gotta go outside, appreciate those memories are literally like they're priceless. The memories you can make outside are priceless, you know? So, but yo, shout out everyone watching. I hope y'all are having an amazing Wednesday today. Shout out Spody, shout out Ben Tux in the chat. We finna take a bowl. All right. Damn, it's windy today. Hold on. Facts, Ben Tux. Yo, we're not really getting we're not really getting too much smoke right now, but shit, hopefully the wind will die down. But I just am gonna go ahead and start with today's stream. And basically, my message for the day, my quote for the day is to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. All right. And that one comes from Steve Prefontaine. Shout out Steve Prefontaine. If you guys don't know who he is an he was one of the best runners in the United States. I'm a fan of running. I'd be hitting my cardio. I'm so uh Shout out Steve Prefontaine. He was like, he's from where I'm from, and he's one of the best he was one of the best runners in USA. He's a very popular person, and yeah, that's a quote that he has, and I'm gonna talk about it today. And we're talking about giving anything less than your best is to sacrifice a gift. And some of you guys watching my shit are extremely gifted, whether it's video edits, whether it's like making music, or just being funny, like being a comedic person. That is a gift that you have. Not everyone has that shit. And some of y'all are literally like masters at your craft. And some of y'all are literally gifted. And if you're bullshitting around and you're not like locking in whenever you're doing your whatever your study may be, whatever your passion is, if you're not locking in, if you're just half-assing it, you're sacrificing your gift. And you know how many people all their life have been like, oh, I wish I could make videos, I wish I could make music. And you got to just go hard, and you got to go hard on your shit for those people. You got to go hard on your shit for those people. And so that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about sacrificing your gift by not trying, by not doing your best. Because when you do not do your best, you are sacrificing the gift. And that's why you can catch me every single day trying to come out here, toke up with y'all. I mean, I could have lit a J. I mean, I could have packed a J. But, I'm coming out here in the nice ass scenery, bringing y'all, getting Zod out. So, like, I'm trying to give y'all my best because I'm not sacrificing this gift that I got, bro. Like, this intelligence that I'm trying to teach y'all, bro. Like, I'm trying to, get out here and do it. So I'm not sacrificing it, bro, because not everyone has this shit. So we got to spread it around. But appreciate all y'all for watching, bro. But like, y'all are talented as fuck. So like, don't sacrifice your gift. Like y'all could do it, bro. Like y'all could get like real shit, bro. Don't ever feel bad about nothing. Like y'all could go get a job like in a snap of a finger. You could go get a new job in a snap of a finger. You could go do anything you want in a snap of a finger. So don't feel down about that shit. For real, and it allows regret to affect you later in life too. If you do your best, you really can't complain. True. And here's what I'm saying, like, let's move on to the next topic of the stream. We're talking about sacrifices, right? Like, what is a sacrifice? Well, a sacrifice is anytime you basically like hold something, like do something that you necessarily don't want to do for somebody else. And it's like a direct hit to you for another person or for another reason or for another cause. That's what a sacrifice is, right? And some of these people are forced to sacrifice their time. They're forced to sacrifice their time with their kids. They're forced to sacrifice their health, doing laborious jobs, and like that's just some bullshit that we're born into a life of sacrificing that like it's just a lot, bro. Like these people, these parents and stuff, like they don't want to be away from their kids every single day, like, but they're sacrificing and they're born into the sacrificing. That's some bullshit. And then let me tell you, if you ever want to be, and this is why I, as a person, don't want to become a super rich businessman, because you literally have to crush so many people's dreams and spirits. And like, look at every big corporation. Let's look at Walmart, for example. They're literally benefiting off of taking money from people, like desperate people in need. There's people that are like, oh, I gotta go get, I can't afford groceries, I need to go get the best value, cheapest groceries, and it's still expensive. And like these corporations are just raising the prices, like taking advantage of the people who are hard workers and stuff. Like, so to become a millionaire, to become a billionaire, is going to take you to you're going to have to take advantage of people. The billionaires that own Walmart, they don't care that all their money comes from the working class, but it does. And that's wrong. That's wrong, bro. Like, and then people are like, oh, screw the big corporations. You know what? Let's steal from them. And then there's populations of people who are like teaching others how to, swap barcodes and how to get away with stealing from these places like Walmart. And it's just gonna cost like, I get that the shit's expensive, bro, but like it's just gonna cost the average person more because it's like now you're just screwing over everyone else who's trying to play the game fairly. I've never stole anything from any store. I stole one time when I was an elementary kid, and my parents made me go and take that shit back, and I was crying about it. I was crying, and they were like, "Tell the cashier what you did." And I literally stole something that was worth like $1, bro, and that shit got me off of stealing for good. I never stole from a store after that. And so like people who play the game fairly are gonna get punished by the people who are stealing, because whenever you're stealing from a store, they're gonna all the prices are gonna go up because they're gonna need to make more money all of a sudden, make back their losses. That's how it works. You're not just It's coming out of someone's pocket, and it's like, bro, it's not benefiting us. And but yeah, you guys gotta sacrifice things, but don't sacrifice your gift. Come on. Don't give anything less than your best. But yeah, now sacrificing is lame. I was just letting y'all know, like, there's a lot of people sacrificing stuff today, and that sucks, bro. Like, that sucks. Shout out Ben Tux in the chat. Shout out Ben Tux in the chat. And like these corporations who are stealing money and taking money, like Walmart, like there's no other options. It's a monopoly. You don't have you can't really go other places and get cheaper stuff. It's a monopoly. And like, the because like it's just the way it works. But like it's literally like corruption and greed, and like literally power or money is the root of all evil. You guys have heard it in the past. I know for a fact you've heard that saying at least once. Money is the root of all evil, and there's a reason they say that. Because every person who has money has to get it off of taking advantage of someone else. All right. So if you do not have a lot of money, don't feel bad about that shit. Count your blessings because you're living a more humble life. All right. And who are any of us to judge another person's life? I'm trying to tell y'all in this channel, never judge another person's life. Never judge what these people are doing, because you don't know anyone's purpose. You don't know what anyone is supposed to do, what their life quest is. Shit, some people literally are put on this planet just to get their ass beaten. And some people are put on this planet just to and what I mean by that is that there's certain people literally gonna come up to you in life. They're gonna be drunk as hell. They're gonna be asking to get knocked out. They're gonna be like, "You want to fight me?" And it's gonna be somebody you could obviously beat up. And like those people literally exist just so you could beat them up, get pot like, and then everyone sees that you beat that person up, and then the chick across the room is like, "Oh, this person beat this guy up," and then you with the chick, and then you have a family and a life, and yeah, guys, like shit like that happens, all right? So you never like who am I to judge someone else's life? Bro, there may be somebody out there whose entire life journey is just to make a sandwich. Just so like the king can eat a delicious sandwich. I'm not gonna judge that person. Like that's whatever you find interesting is what you find interesting. Whatever you want to spend your time doing is what like don't let anybody fucking make you feel down about how you're spending your life. Whether you spend your entire life just to make a single sandwich, I can't say that shit is worth it or not. I can't say that that's your purpose, like to be here. I can't say that's your quest or not. Sacrificing is a good way to show love. Sacrificing is a good way to show love, but all these fools are sacrificing to companies that don't even care about them, man. But if you're sacrificing for your family, that's real shit. That's some real love. Like, man, that it speaks so much more volumes than any gift can do. That speaks so much more volumes than any gift. Yeah, you guys need to respect all life forms on planet Earth, whether it's a freaking beetle, a frog, or a dog, or a freaking human. And like, as long as you're not hurting anybody else's life, you can do whatever you want to do. Don't feel bad about it, guys, because nobody knows anything. Nobody is smart enough to tell you that no, that's nobody can predict the future and say you're wasting your time, or even if you are so wasting your time, like, nobody knows what's right from wrong. Like, it's up to you to have that in yourself. All right, so like, don't feel bad about spending your time doing something minuscule or whatever, because think about the thousands of people that have came before you, that have worked regular 9 to 5 jobs, that have had shitty lives, that have you literally just scraped by, had to go through the worst of the worst. And it's just disrespectful to put yourself above them. Like, so many people have gone through this cycle that we're going through, that have worked bullshit jobs, that have been tortured, that have, been tortured and enslaved all their life. And there's people who have experienced that before us. And so we have no right to say, oh, this is too, like, we got to toughen up. Like, there's a lot of people out there who the average person 200 years ago did not have, a car or a house. And you may not have the nicest house or but the average person didn't even have that. All right. So we're thankful to be in this time period alive at this time. We're thankful. And all the pain and suffering, like, all that is just going to make us stronger people. It's going to, like, just make us more masculine. And yeah, shout out Ben Tuck, shout out Spody in the chat. But yeah, I was just going off a little bit too far. I was doing a little bit of yapping. But yo, make sure y'all drop a like on the stream if y'all are fucking with it on this beautiful ass Wednesday. Sub to Packful Rat. I'm always gonna be here bringing new pieces of information every single day, bro. Every day, new information. But yeah, like, to sacrifice, to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift, guys. It's to sacrifice the gift. So just, no matter what you're pursuing, go at it head first. Attack that, like, attack that 100%, because you don't sacrifice your gifts, guys. Like, and no one is to tell you what you're doing wrong. No one is to tell you what you're wasting your time on. No one is to tell you, don't pursue this, don't do this, because no one knows what your life is meant to be. No one knows what your quest or why you were put here. Nobody knows the answer to why you were put here, and nobody knows what your quest, what your journey is supposed to lead up to. It may be a minuscule thing. There have been millions of people who have accomplished a minuscule thing. Like, and that was their whole purpose, right? And it's messed up for me to even say minuscule, because I didn't go through that. But like, there have been thousands of people before us that the best thing they did was, but like, don't let that shit, like, come on, guys, like, we got to respect the people before us. And like, there have been thousands of people with rough lives. If you're ever going through some shit, just know there have been people who've gone through that before you, and who've gone through worse. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all though for tuning in. Shout out Hoopty J, spitting facts. Shout out Hoopty J. I hope you've been having a good day, Hoopty, on this beautiful ass Wednesday. Man, y'all got to get outside, bro. Y'all got to get outside, whatever you do. But yo, Packful, Rat, logging out. I'll catch you all from thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I'll catch you all next time. Hopefully it'll be early. Hopefully we'll do it at like 1 o'clock or 2 or noon. Yeah, thank you, Ben Tux. All right, Packful logging out.